Yes, people, and welcome back to Normski TV and the What's Going On podcast. If you are new, please do not forget to hit that like button. That's the thumb. Yeah, hit that like button. I want to see this, not that. I want to see this. Subscribe and share if you are new. As I said, on the road to 500. And thank you to those people that have subscribed in the past couple of days. Really appreciate it. Listen, we've got a lot to talk about tonight. There's a massive game away to Newcastle. Can Arsenal go away and turn over a 2-0 deficit? No. Listen, it's going to be a big task. It's going to be a big task. Going up there. Listen, Newcastle, yes, and they haven't been doing too well at home. They lost their last couple of games at home to Bournemouth and Fulham. So we need to go there and just do the business. We have to go there and try and get an early goal if we can do it. Let's see what happens there. But look, and if we do overturn it, overturn a 2-0 deficit, I could probably see this going to extra time and possibly penalties. But we have to go and get that first goal. But what I'm saying, people, yes, what you're saying, sentiments, man. Good to see you, have you on the show, bro. Listen, massive task tonight, people. Massive task for Arsenal. But listen, I'm smiling because, listen, we had a great weekend. Stay humble, hey? Stay humble. That's what I'm gonna say, man. Stay humble. But look, listen, there's a lot more to us just beating Man City. We have to go on and win the war. We won the battle, but people, we need to go on and win the war. What does that mean? Well, we're gonna talk about it tonight. But listen, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna bring in Mr. Big D. And for a long time, we haven't seen this brother, Mr. Kofi Slot, who's sitting top of the league, pretty. We're saying, people.
What's up, brothers?
Well, I'm good, man. I'm good. How you doing, Pete?
Yeah, man, I'm all right,
You're everybody good?
Yeah, bless me.
Listen, man, good to have you on the show again. We haven't seen you for a little while, Mr. Kofi Slot, but I know you've been busy DIYing and all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So
can see I've got a bit of paint in the air.
I thought he was going, apart from you going great, you know what I mean? Big up AFC, what you saying, brother? Always everywhere. He's everywhere, and he's always here.
Big up, guys.
Big up to you, brother. We have got a lot to talk about concerning the transfer window. Busy or not to be. Yeah, because I'm telling you now, we are not. That's one thing I'm going to say. We are not. Listen, does Liverpool really need to go out and buy anybody? Nah, I don't think so, mate. You know what I'm going to say, mate. Listen, we'll come to that. And obviously, we're going to be discussing the Premier League weekend. So before we go into anything, as usual, I'm going to go around the table. First of all, I'm going to go to Big D. How has your weekend been, brother?
Our weekend's been cool, bro. Just not overthought it this weekend, you know what I mean? It's been a busy January month, so just kind of like took it as easy as possible.
Yeah.
And go again. February's here, man. So
we go again.
Yes, man.
You sound like an Arsenal fan. We go again.
Wow. Yeah. Well, as a Man United fan, I think we just keep going again, don't we? Yeah, that's what we keep doing, is going again.
Is that a statement we're going to be hearing from United fans for a long time? We go again, lose again.
I hope not.
Kofi, stop cooking, my man. Listen, just take it easy.
No.
Just before Big D consults Kofi and interacts with Kofi Slot. Kofi, how you doing, man? As I say, it's been a long time. Big up, brother.
I'm thankful. I'm blessed to, just be able just to come on, because it's just been madness.
I could hear that, brother.
But since we even last saw each other, it's just been up and down, getting new stuff in and everything. Yeah. Thankful I can just come on and see you guys.
Man, we appreciate it. And I understand. I know, you know what I mean, moving, big move, you know what I mean, and everything. So yeah, I hear that. What's the sentiment? So was there Johnny?
Yes, sentiments.
But we'll be Zubermendy in the summer. Listen, this is what they're going to sell us, people. This is what they're going to sell us, man. This is the PR process, in full effect. Yeah, man, Zubamendi just down the road. And don't worry, we're going to go get Isak. We're going to go and get Sesko. Yeah, we go again. We couldn't find the right profile, people. Do you know what? Let me just say this, yeah? Does everybody like WWF wrestling? Do you used to watch it back in the day?
Yeah, I used to watch that back in the day.
Yeah, you used to watch it. Yeah, you heard about Triple H, innit? You heard about Triple H.
Yeah.
You know what? Arteta should go into wrestling, and I'm going to call him Triple P. Yeah, yeah. Process, profile, and phases. Yeah, because that's all we seem to be hearing from this Arteta and this club. Profile, processes, and phases. Whatever order you want it in. Yeah, we are the process cheese company, brother. Yeah, yeah, that's what we are. Yeah.
Cathedral.
Listen, as you can see, Arsenal, what a farcical window, people. Yeah, farcical window. We couldn't find the right profile, people. Yeah, we couldn't find the right man to take this team over the line. Nobody better than Havertz. Well, we'll see. My problem is the power given to the manager Arsenal has to show that he's employed and must comply or we move. This circus is a problem. AFC, there was something that you put on another chat. I don't know if you've got that information to hand. I know you've been doing your homework. And it was to do with the amount of money that Arsenal made last season in the Champions League and this season. I have got some stats here as well. So for some people, we ain't got no money. For some people, they're saying we ain't got no money. Arsenal have got money, yeah? We're not sailing close to the PSR and nothing like that. So we've got money to spend. You get me? We've got money to spend. And look, just before I start going into my little rant and whatnot, obviously, you know, it's the usual thing on the table, people on the menu, Prem review, player ratings, ref watch. Do we have any controversy over the weekend? I'm sure maybe in a couple of games, they were saying that Sloboslai may have tripped over himself, you know, to get that goal, you know, against Bournemouth, you know, the penalty and all that. I don't know. I'm just saying, it's what ref watch brings up, isn't it? Yeah. Number one here, Big D. This one is for you, Man U fans. Is this how bad that you have to play Kobe Mainoo up front instead of your two combined strikers of 100 million plus? We need to ask that question, my friend. And a massive.
I have a theory, no.
I'll come back to you. Let me finish.
No, I'm starting, so you'll finish.
Let me land. I started, so I'll finish. A massive win for the Arsenal. We won the battle, but can we win the war? And when I talk about, let's have context, people. Context. Can we win the war? There's a lot to this war. Yeah, there's a lot to this war. Yeah, not buying a striker. Yeah, in the summer, not getting over the line when it matters, not doing the business when it really matters, winning when it really matters. I don't care about stats. I don't care about how many points we accumulated between August and August. January champions. Yeah, don't care how many points we accumulated, the most amount of goals scored. Now, at the end of it, I want to see a trophy. Yeah, yeah. From August to May, yeah, you pick up a trophy. Is that right, Big D? I'm sure that's it. You've won enough. You've won enough trophies in your lifetime. Yeah.
And if you ain't doing that, then what's the point of competing?
Exactly. Here we go. 95 million euros we earned in the Champions League last season. This season in the Champions League so far, we've earned 85 million euros. Not only that, Big D, we have sold at profit Evan Smith Rowe and then Nketiah. Yeah, they come out of El Hen. Yeah, so
that's right. Yeah,
that's pure profit. Yeah, so we made money. We got probably a net profit of about maybe 5 to 10 million. I'm not exactly too sure, but we're not sailing close. So we've got the money there. So this thing about the Cronkies haven't got money. We've got money to spend. It's whether they trust Arteta with the money. Yeah, because obviously they're trying to find the right profile. They're trying to find the right strategy and all of that. But we will delve into that. But listen. Let's just go into the weekend games. But first of all, I just want to talk about one particular club, bro. And I want to take my hat off to Nuno. Yeah, Nottingham Forest. Yeah. Bro, did anybody see that coming? Is Kofi, is he struggling with his camera? Is he having problems with his camera?
Yeah, his camera's, yeah.
Yes, we saying Arsenal X-rated, brother. Big up to you, man.
Big up, man. Big up.
Big up to you, bro. We're going to go in and talk about this farcical transfer window. Yeah, couldn't find the right profile. Yeah, internal solutions, IT solutions, and all of that. Triple P, that's what I'm calling Arteta. We've heard about Triple H. Now we're talking about Triple P. process, phases, and profile. Yeah. This is what they hit us with. I know Kofi's having a little bit of problems with his visuals, but he's back with us. He's back with us. Yes, sir. So, Big D, first of all, just want to, and Kof, man, what is Guanin with Nottingham Forest? 7-0.
Yeah.
Just quickly before we start touching our own clubs.
You know what?
7-0.
I just have to applaud Forest for where they are, because you know, this is the team, they were in Championship, and just a season after or something, they come into the Premier League.
Yeah.
Season after, they've just shut up.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, when they came into the Premier League, yeah, under what was the manager with the sleepy eyes? What's his name? I can see his face, but you know what I'm talking about, people. Yeah. Put it in the chat if you know it is, man. My memory. Listen, you can see with my grey hair, I'm a whole man. Yeah. So quite remember things. So Steve something. I'm sure it's Steve, whatever. But anyway, listen. Nuno took over a club that was about to be relegated. They finished just above the relegation zone. Yeah. This guy's got experience in terms of managing. He's worked with a reasonable budget. They've got an ambitious owner that's put money into the club. He's taken them from 17th people, and sitting comfortably right now in the top 4.
Yeah.
They destroyed Brighton. Chris Wood, 17 Premier League goals. Oh, but we cannot find anybody
more to the point
there.
there, no? More to the point, Chris Wood's from New Zealand, you know. Not Italy,
Chris Wood's from New Zealand.
From New Zealand, you know.
Big up to Scott in the future. I know Scott's from.
Scott.
I haven't seen him for a little while, but if you do watch this, Scott, I know you're originally from England and all of that sting, but man, Chris Woods, 17 goals in the Premier League, but we can't find anybody. What's Guanin? What is Guanin? Just stuff, things that's coming in. I say everywhere evening, mate, praying for a miracle. You know, bro. Let's pray. You know, remember, let's say pray for Mwamba. Remember when he had a heart attack? Pray for Arsenal tonight, people. Pray for Arsenal. Pray for Arsenal. You know what I mean? Pray for Arsenal. Big up, Junior. What you say, man? Good to have you on the show, bro. Good to have you on the show. What you say now? Just he deserves. If at the end of the season that guy should get manager of the year. Seriously, for what he's done with that club. I love the way they play football, old school football. You know, it's not that systematic style football. They've got great wingers. They've got a good defense, solid midfield, and wingers that can and we got to go to them. Yeah. 7 past Brighton, you know. The week before, this is what I call bounce back ability. Yeah. The week before they lost 5-0 to Bournemouth.
Right. Yeah.
And
I suppose that just shows you when you have a bad day at the office. You have a bad day at the office, but when they flipped it the very next week after getting slapped 5-0, you're just like, yo.
And I had them down on the predictive for the 2-1 score.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So at least he was in the right direction with the win. You know what I mean? In that sense. But you know, they have an ex-Man United player called Anthony Alanga. I used to say to people, I like Alanga, but he struggles in the final third with delivery and decision making. Now he seems to have figured that out under Nuno.
All right, so this is a question, D, because how comes he
wasn't no patience?
How comes exactly? Yeah,
there was no patience to allow him to learn.
Did he leave under Eric Ten Hag, or was it under?
I think he was. Yes, because he was pushed out to make way for Anthony. Yeah,
where's Anthony?
Yeah, I know.
Where's Anthony?
I know, bro. So when you see that and you say, we actually had this cat. And I always said that you have to remember as well that people forget this. Ralph Rangnick dropped Rashford for Elanga. For Elanga's effort and pace. And all I used to say, if Elanga could just get that final third, the pass, the cross right. Because he was cooking then. Like once he got the ball, man, he's skinning defenders, and I'm saying, bro, what was that cross? Or bro, you should have shot. So when I think doing this at Forest, I'm going, we had this cat, man.
Yeah.
It's I'm not saying right now he would be comfortable in playing a 10 in Reuben's system, but we had him. And he's shown that he can be taught and learnt. So for me, I'm like fair play to him, you know what I mean? And if he comes to Old Trafford or whenever we play them on the rebound and he scores, I want him to celebrate. I don't feel no way to celebrate my youth. Because
hey, just a
we
question here.
do not good enough.
Sorry, just come back here. Listen, I don't know if you read this, guys, and people in the chat. Have you read this? What the Premier League people have come up with. I'm going to read this to you, man. You may have not seen it, but I'm going to read it to you. Talk about celebration, and then we'll come back to your club, mate. Right? Premier League players, yeah. And I don't know if this is because of the result of what Mr. Miles Lewis Skelly did on Sunday, but I'm going to read what they say. Your eyes are probably going to pop out your heads, and they're going to say this Premier League is dusted, yeah, dusted as Deji would say, dusted. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Premier League players' celebration could lead to punishment if they're deemed critical or mocking. Let me finish read, bro. Some of the celebrations have been very funny and entertaining, but there's a line, said the Premier League chief football officer, Tony Scholes. Once it crosses over into mockery or criticism, then we would need to deal with it, he added. Yeah? I'm going to just read the rest of it. The Premier League will monitor play, goal. Listen to this. My Lord. The Premier League will monitor player goal celebration and may consider imposing sanctions if they feel they are damaging the reputation of the game or could inflame opposition fans or players. This news comes after some players received criticism for celebrations and may feel crossed the line by mocking opponents. Point in case, Ndidi, received a yellow card after he scored Everton's winner against Brighton and then celebrating by flapping his arms like a seagull. Now, I can't remember who does that. I don't know if it was Mope who used to do that or whatever.
Mope. Yeah, I think it was Neil Mope. Yeah.
There he goes. But when Miles Lewis Skelly mimics Erlen, sat there meditating, mimics Erlen, his goal celebration at the Emirates, he received no punishment. This is agenda, man. This is agenda. Arsenal went on to beat Man City 5. I got 5 on it. Can we play you every week? I got 5. Right. Anyway, let's get back. Right. Former Arsenal forward Theo Walcott praised Lewis Skelly for his strength of character, saying he was not afraid of Haaland at all. People, just quickly, your thoughts on that rubbish?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Seriously.
What kind of rubbish is that?
Well, I think it's the league we're in, though. And for me, I have 2 thoughts on that, right? Is that Skelly is a young kid that's just come into the league, right? And so it's fair to say, what have you won for you to mock Haaland?
Yeah, but
let me learn.
Okay.
On a back-to-back.
I need to protect my assets, man. You know.
No. I'm hearing you here on a back-to-back champion, and in between that, Champions League. But here's my big but. When Haaland dashed the ball in the back of Gabriel's head after that equalizer, did we have the same energy for Haaland disrespecting Gabriel? Right. So this is what I'm saying about I'm being balanced there.
Okay.
So if you're going to pick on Skelly for meditating, then you go back and we have revisitism and we say Haaland dashed the ball in the man's head. Now some deemed that a red card. Nothing happened, Norm. So that tension is already built up from the previous game.
And not only that, he even said to Skelly, "Who do you think you are?"
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
right? It's kind of just like this is in that was it when we was at
this was when they said the humble thing
at the Etihad or the Etihad, something you call it. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So all this happened. Yeah, wonderful goal that he took. He just went down and said, "Let me just sit down and do my thing."
Meditate. Yeah,
meditate.
But
yeah,
but this is what I would say to Skelly. Right after giving you a balanced argument, do that when you win a title, bruh. Yeah, because I think that's what people are going to throw at him to say, okay, he's mimicked a man that's hooked for 3 seasons. But the same breath, that man disrespected your guys
exactly
at the Emirates. So where do we draw the line?
It's that moment. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy that moment. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy the moment of beating Man City. We have not done it emphatically like that. 5-1, right? Let me just say this. So I'm going to enjoy the moment, yeah? And I'm going to rub it in their faces, yeah? Yeah, but they can turn around and say to me, because that's why I just said to you, a massive win for Arsenal.
Yeah.
We won the battle, but we need to win the war. And there's a lot of elements and content in terms of why we need to win this war. Getting the striker in, getting Mikel Arteta trying to get this club over the line and win something. I'm not here about sitting in a car and going on my destination and not ever getting there. You know what? This is what these Arsenal fans are. They jump in the car, they get their what you call the iPad out and start watching Netflix. Right. You see where I'm going with this, They get in the car, right? Get the iPad out and start watching Netflix. This is what Patrick Evra said about our club. Because it's the next season. What's the next season? And we never ever get to our destination. This car just driving. I'm thinking, bro, we've been sitting in this car. You're taking all my money. The Uber driver, you're taking all my money. But you're not taking to my destination. You know the man's what go in a cab, and the meter's ticking over. That's what Arsenal are like, Right. The cab drivers say, yo, listen, we ain't gonna get there. We're just gonna drive around the circle. That's what it is.
This is a real Normski rant.
I'm gonna have my rant.
No,
I want standards for this club.
If you were to look at that celebration, it was half finished. And in terms of when I say half finished, because if I'm gonna do that, because you have to remember how emotionally charged that game was. Because at one point he got a little bit some late tackles and he got a little bit antsy. Because City was really in their feelings because they were getting slapped. But if I'm gonna go and do the meditation, when I'm running back, I'm gonna look at him and say, respectfully, stay humble. I'm gonna finish it because then I know that we built a rivalry now. Because what you did at the Emirates, we're showing you. Sorry, what we did at that Etihad, we're showing you at the Emirates. This is our house.
Listen, that rivalry,
that
started obviously back at the Etihad last year.
Yeah.
When you talk about rivalry, listen, we can't touch Man City. They've just done a 4P. They've done a 3P and a treble. I understand. And the thing is, listen, I love Gabriel. I love his housery, When man is turning around and Gabriel shouted at Haaland just went, have you got one of these?
He put at the back.
And I think seriously, have you got one of these, right?
Yeah, and that's where the balance is, ain't normal.
That's where the balance is, Because if we did have one of those, all day long. But I love it. I love it at that point because we've not done that against Man City. But as I keep saying to you, we may have won the battle on this occasion, but how about winning the war? And I will come on to tell you about what war we need to win.
But then it's like, when Pep did the 6 Premier League thing at Anfield.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
he can say that because obviously he's been there, he's done it, and he's done it with style. But then, the Liverpool fans are obviously, look, we've been rivaling you guys for all that time. And obviously we've come close. We haven't really got over the line like that.
Yeah.
No, but Kofi, Liverpool still won one with Klopp. Even if it was 1 in 3 decades, to win one when Liverpool weren't spending the money that Pep spent over 200 million in January. Who does that?
Bro.
Man City.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, I'm like, if I look at the financials and say Liverpool have spent some big money, but nothing like that.
Nothing there. Yeah.
I think you put the chart up, Norm. City were third amongst all on their own. Forget about the Premier League. They were third in the ranking of spending amongst all the top 5 leagues in Europe. In January. It's like, okay. So basically Pep's trying to buy himself out of a bad situation. As in form-wise, he's saying, right, spend some money just because you have to remember they didn't really spend in the summer. And that was a huge mistake because
he felt
they were good enough.
Yeah, he felt they were good enough. Obviously they got aging players. Then the injury happened to Rodri, and that really affected them bad. But then there's been a massive drop off.
Oh yeah,
with Man City. Yeah. So they've said, you know what, we're gonna get ourselves out this window, and they're gonna go again, Big D, in the summer.
Yeah, they will. They're
gonna go because they know they've got aging players that they need to get out of the club. So there's going to be a few of them that's going to be out, but he's brought in. They spent nearly, I just said 200+ million, 5 players,
about 240 now,
whatever it is.
240 something.
And I tell you, hang on,
January, no one does that.
Could anybody just tell me how much Arsenal spent? Oh, D. Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry, Tumbleweed, come back. Tumbleweed, come back here.
Yeah,
brother. Pep has spent 100 million in the January transfer window. The 180.
I think it's more than that.
I think it's more than that. But listen,
unless
it's 100 million pounds. It's 180 million pounds more than what we spent.
Yeah, but
unless it was in euros that I saw it. It might have been in euros that I saw it. But
okay,
euros is
probably,
240 something million euros,
which probably equates to 180 million pounds.
Probably
are they looking ahead to what could happen in a couple of months' time?
Look, let's just get this clear this up now.
They're not getting relegated, Cole.
Listen, they ain't getting relegated. They ain't getting relegated,
they're not.
This 115 charges that's supposed to be on top of these guys, yeah? Listen, you know, JP's open because JP cannot stand. He wants them to go down, you understand? Now, for the fact that Pep has signed a deal, a new deal, yeah? Pep has signed a new deal, right? Yeah? Why are players coming, yeah? My man Haaland has signed a 10-year deal worth how much a week?
Yeah,
500,000 a week.
Yeah, 500 grand. Yeah,
net. You know,
that's crazy.
That's or gross, whatever it is. He's gonna get things on top of that. That man's gonna be there to 20, whatever. Yeah. No wonder they call him the Terminator. You better tell man's gonna be well into the future there, 20, 30, whatever it is. You understand?
Yeah.
So these guys are coming. Mamouche, sorry, he's come there. Yeah, 57 million pounds plus add-ons. They're spending. So surely they must know that. If they are going to get hit, it's probably going to be a fine, and that's going to be nothing. That's going to be a drop in the ocean to them, man.
They can afford.
If we're open from this was Arsenal's opportunity. Yeah, it was Arsenal's opportunity to go and fix up in the summer transfer window, but we didn't do it, and we will address this. We will address this, people. We will address this. And if AFC, I know AFC is the one that normally puts the Oh yes, this right. Oh no. My man is beaten. What's the name to it? AFC. So Arsenal X-rated. So this is the team for tonight. Ray and goal. Timber, Saliba, Gal, MLS, Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Martinelli. He's pretty much started with the same team that beat. So listen, I really wanted Ethan to start tonight, but listen, he's gone with a strong side because after this, guys, they fly out to Dubai to go and eat some meat. You understand? They fly to Dubai to go. Yeah, man. It's all sorted, man. So whilst you guys are, plodding away, trying to get through to the next round of the FA Cup, we're going to be sunning ourselves in Dubai.
Yes, FA Cup weekend, yes.
Exactly. Yeah. So we go out there the FA Cup and the guys get rewarded by going to Dubai. So you know what's going to happen, people? Kai Havertz is going to come back a rejuvenated man, and he's going to score 14 goals and win us the league. Yeah, that's simple.
Wow.
Pep getting divorced after 30 years and his wife has taken a house and it's affected him. You can see there's a little bit of straining thing that's going on there. Like any other man going through and thinks it's affecting him more than what you realize. It's probably like affected him. Not gonna lie. Big up views, man. What you saying, man? Big up to you. Please do go and subscribe to this man's channel. Doing great bits, man. Doing bits. As well, Arsenal X-Rated. I've done shows with him as well. Gone onto his show. Please go and subscribe to Arsenal X-Rated. I haven't got the things in this. Not say I'm new at this, but I'm not as techie as you guys, putting all the things into the description and all of them things. So views on sport and Arsenal X-Rated, Arsenal X-Rated, you're gonna have to have special earmuffs on, blue earmuffs on, because he's a bit blue, yeah? You know what I'm going with this one, Arsenal. Because Arsenal knows that I don't swear on this channel, you understand? So if I'm gonna invite views or man, when we do our thing, our Arsenal thing, because this is more about the Premier League, man. Hold it down for me, you know what I mean? Because I don't want my missus coming down and putting soap in my mouth, you understand? Right, because I'm a man, I don't know this. You know what I'm saying, but no, big up to you, man. Big up to you all. Big up to you, AFC. More Salt Bay for Arteta. Yes.
Yeah, I'm about to say that Salt Bay in
it. So sorry, just going back to what I was saying. So it's just a total madness, with what's going on with the Premier League and stuff like that, and them bringing in all these rules and whatever. Just let us celebrate, man. Just let us celebrate.
Because this is what I get annoyed about, Norman, as well. Getting booked for taking your shirt off after scoring a worldie.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, come on, man. It's a celebration. There's no disrespect meant. If anyone should feel disrespected, especially when a player throws his shirt down, it's the club he plays for. Like, why are you throwing the shirt on the ground? But that's what happens. I don't get how that's a yellow card in a game that is so emotional. And in the height of the game, you score a worldie and you're just supposed to go, yeah, well. I mean, come on, man. You know what I mean? It's like, it's nonsense, man. Like, man's gonna rip off his shirt and do a whirl it around his head and do a madness. I'm okay with that.
Honestly, man.
Ref comes with a yellow card saying,
man. Too much
I
of
can't
that,
remember
man.
how they even word it. Bringing the game into this.
And to make it on top of that now, because obviously with the VAR thing now, you don't even know when to celebrate or not. You understand?
Exactly.
Like,
You're
we
still
go
waiting.
or not? What do you do? Do we need a VAR decision? Can we celebrate?
Yeah.
Because they take so long to do the decisions. Yeah, I'm still waiting for this semi-automatic thing to come in. Yeah, what's going on with that?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Fix up, man. Fix up. Premier League. Fix up. But listen, bro, we're going to talk about your game, Big D.
If we have to.
We're going to talk about your game quickly, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to talk about your game quickly, you know? And if anybody did miss, I want to know and understand, Big D, right, why Reuben decides to leave two mans on the bench that are worth combined 800 million plus, okay, to start Kobe Mano. This man is tinkering. As you can see in my title, Reuben and his tinkering.
Yeah.
He ain't working. And Gary Neville had a lot to say about this.
Always.
Yeah, he warns that Amrin, if he keeps going on like this, it could be a problem.
Who's Gary Neville though? It's really and truly, right? Gary Neville, Man United legend. Gary Neville went abroad and got fired before he could even unpack his suitcase. He just got way too much to say for me. Like the playing my guy at centre forward. He was trying to draw the ownership out to get him a lone striker. It wasn't the right way to do it, because this is what he did. After weeks of screaming, from the summer, I've been telling you guys, Kobe's a 10. Kobe's not a 6. He doesn't play well in that double pivot, in my opinion. That's not knocking the kid. He's got a lot to learn, but he's not a 6. We did this with Pogba, playing double pivot. Pogba's not a double pivot. He never played that anywhere else apart from Old Trafford. We tend to misprofile our players. So the week before, he plays Kobe in the left-sided 10. Kobe has an absolute blinder. Very creative. So he thinks, okay, well, Kobe used to play centre forward in the
youth,
the academy.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what? I'm gonna roll the dice and just put him up front. No, brother, you got two strikers that you're paying probably way more money than Kobe. Like you play Xerxes and you leave Kobe in the 10. So he gambles, but I think it was more of a look, owners, look what you've had me at to do, because these two are so shocking. Because they are. They've both been poor. Even though I think Xerxes offers more in the way he can hold up and distribute to the guys in the 10 and the wing backs bombing on. So I'm always going to start Xerxes over Hoyland. That's just my opinion as what I've seen in the last 2 months. So he did it, and it was good for like 15 minutes, no lie, in the game. I reckon after 15 minutes, 20 minutes, it wasn't effective again. And I thought, you can actually change this at halftime if you wanted to. There's no way we don't beat Palace if he changes it. And then his stubbornness kicks in. Because this is what I'm doing. I'm playing Bruno in the pivot. We actually didn't even need Ogati for this game, because we had...
You're playing at home.
Yeah, so we had...
You're gonna have more of the ball.
More of the ball, yeah. So we didn't need Ogati. You need Ogati away when we're under the cosh. You didn't need him there. So he could have got away with... He could have played Casemiro, who's completely... It must because he's Brazilian. That's how I can put it down to. We're paying this guy $350 a week, guys. And my guy is not getting not even 10-minute cameos, bro. He's getting nothing. Now, the window's closed, so we can't say, oh, we were saving him from getting injured so we could flog him, because that ship has sailed now. So he's here till the summer. So let's see if Casemiro gets game time, because he's here for the summer. Are the owners going to allow Reuben to have this guy on $350 a week, holding bench, game after game after game, not even in Europe? He's getting no minutes. I'm playing him in a double pivot with Bruno. I'm making Bruno come and sit in the 6 when we don't need to defend like what we didn't need to do. And then that frees Kobe to play in the 10 alongside Ahmad. You play Xerxes there, and then you play attackers as wing-backs. We're playing 6 defenders, Norman, and conceding more goals.
Well, this is what I was going to say about that. Why you got so much different? Listen, you just bought a new left wing back, yeah? Apparently
Right.
he's supposed to be.
He has to start.
Right.
If we come to the next game and I see I see Dilo and what's his brother's name? Mazarari at the wing backs again. I'm like, nah, he's mugging us off.
You got rid of Malacia. You've got rid of Malacia. Is he gone on loan or have you sold him?
Nah, I think it's loan. I think that they're all loans.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, they're all loans. So yeah, even that. Luke Shaw's injured again. Why would you let Malacia go?
No, but hold on a minute. Yeah, but hold on. This is crazy. Oh, go.
Is this guy making a statement that this is rubbish? Like
he is
the United team that you're used to seeing. That you expect United to step up when they see a new manager come in, but some of these guys don't want to run for the team.
But Kofi, it's like Arsenal. It's Netflix. This is what it is. It's Netflix now, man. Yeah, you're the second. You're the second.
This is me. I'm calling out Reuben for the mistakes. He's not getting a pass because he's only been here a couple of months, right?
Mm.
But as you guys know, he didn't want to come yet.
Yeah.
Right. He wanted to finish what he was doing with Sporting. They were cooking. I'm not sure they're cooking now he's gone, but that's unfortunate. He said, I'll come in the summer. They said it's now or never, take it or leave it. Because you know why? They wanted to mug him off. And we just saw this.
Mm.
So whatever's gone on with Rashford, it's more than just playing. It's more than just training. It's everything. Like he said, how he eats, how he sleeps, the goals he's checking for, the late nights, the drinking, whatever he's seeing. Because clearly he's got people out in Manchester, just like Fergie used to have, people out in Manchester that report back and said, oh, seeing your boys having a late night last night. And I was thinking, aren't they playing tomorrow? And so Fergie had that. I think Reuben might have that. So Rashford said, I wasn't that late. I wasn't out that late, or I wasn't that late for training.
According to Paul Merson, he thinks that you might have made a bit of a mistake letting Rashford go, because the fact that you've just played, you've got 2 strikers sitting on the bench, and you've decided that you're going to play Manu as your false 9 or whatever it is, and you've let Rashford go to Aston Villa. Your thoughts on that?
But this is where Paul Merson doesn't know football. Because if he was truly watching Man United, he doesn't know football, bro. He doesn't. He's a hype merchant. And I'll tell you why he's a hype merchant, right? Because if he's watched Man United, he's watched that Reuben started by playing Rashford in the 10. Rashford don't fancy it. He scored a couple of goals, but he's like, boss, I don't fancy it. He said, okay, I'm going to play you in a left-sided 10. Since you're a left-sided player with a right foot, he can't play the position. He just wants to play on the wing. He's one-dimensional. So this is what Reuben said. Reuben said, when I played football, I played every position apart from goalkeeper and centre forward. That's what he said. So I expect my players to be adaptable. So he's not adaptable. That's why Merchant's talking nonsense. If you don't come and work hard, this is how I see it. I'm not a centre forward, but I've got a number 10 shirt on. That makes me a number 9 or a number 10 if I'm wearing a number 10 shirt. I've got to play one of their positions. He can't play neither. He's either out left on the wing or he doesn't want to contribute. And remember, he said, I need a new challenge. Reuben didn't say that to him. Reuben said, I thought me coming in was the new challenge. Rashford didn't rebuff that and say, yeah, the boss has got a point there. We got a new gaffer. Let's see what it. And now as teams pull away, then you started hearing the rumours that Rashford's willing to stay and fight for his place. And then before you know it, it was like, okay, he's going to Villa. All right then. 6-month loan. No obligation to buy. Tells you everything. So he's back in the summer, because if you don't pull up trees at Villa,
well, he's kind of made that clear in his thing. That he said, "I'm just here for the short term." I think there's talk about him wanting to go to Barcelona. I mean, look, Villa have paid literally all of his wages. I think
yes, 75%,
75% or so
of his
Villa got money, Villa got money, brother.
Yeah. You know and the thing is, if it is that he really wants to move on, I think most United fans hope that he does have a bit of a blind Villa, because it's easy to move on. Then he said, just go look at his Villa comps. he's found his form again. Give us. I'm taking 45, 50 M's for Rashford now. I'm not even looking for no big money for him because I do think he's on the decline, guys. Personally,
when you see that lack of motivation to play, like how you're used to playing, it's not even there. It's evident. You can see this guy is not. His headspace is not even there.
It's just excuses, Kofi. It's like it's almost saying, "Well, I want a new contract, and they wouldn't give it to me." Everything this kid asked for, the number 10 shirt, the keys to the kingdom, the 325 a week, everything he's asked for, we've given him. So why aren't you performing, my guy? Now, there's some of them players, right, that are addicted to like the Fortnites and all this stuff. So there's a rumor that there's a lot of them, these young kids that sit up all night gaming, like friends from all over the world, and their age group, they're gaming. They come to training and they haven't slept enough. They haven't got 7-8 hours of sleeping. So there's a lacklessness in training. So you can only mug off certain managers where they look beyond it and said, "Oh, come game day, it'll be all right." Reuben's like, no, he comes late. He trains like he don't really care less. And I'm saying, apart from Casemiro, you're on the most money here, my guy. You have to know. I watched Ollie on the overlap. Ollie said, bare times he offered Rashford, "Can you captain the team today?" No, boss, can't do it. But you're on the most money, you captain the team today. No, I'd rather not. Just in case we lost and the fans turned on him. Because it's all about PR spin, though. Go feed the kids then, bro. That's how I see it. If you really want to leave, right, take a pay cut and leave. That's why we couldn't sell him. Who's paying that wages, Norm?
Yeah, no.
To a 27-year-old
I'm glad he didn't come to Arsenal. I'm telling you that. I
thought he might go there. I thought he might go there, Norm. I'm hoping.
Listen, how desperate we was. Now, sorry, mate. Ain't taking him. I'm sorry. We are desperate. We're not that desperate. You know what I'm saying?
And it's not about knocking the kid, Norm. It's about Rashford realizing, listen, we've all had someone that we knew that came close to making it big in football.
Yeah.
It's that very thin line. When you get cut and you say, "Wow, was he that much better than me?" But a big club cuts you. And now you're looking for a lower league to play for and hopefully get looked at. So when you stumble on that through injury, because that's what happened, he stumbled through injury as a 16, 17-year-old kid. Fan guy said, "You're up, mate." He said, "What? You're up." Like, he's pulled an hamstring. Them two were already injured. I'm down to no strikers. Get a shirt on. I think it was number 37 or something like that. High number shirt he played. And he scored on that. So I expect him to go to Villa and in his first game, I expect him to score. And I'm saying, come on, Marcus, do a thing for me, man, because we need to sell you. If he goes to Villa and thinks up the joint,
well,
where does he go from there?
Well, Craig is saying in the chat, I can see Emery getting Rashford cooking. Do you think that's a possibility?
It is, Norm. Because you have to remember, he's good at second chances when it suits him. This is all about what suits me. And if Reuben's asked him to do certain things about his lifestyle and the way he commits to training, and he's like, "Who's this guy? I'm Marcus Rashford. I've got the keys to the kingdom. I've got the number 10 shirt. I'm driving a £700,000 Rolls Royce. What are you chatting about? You can't chat to me like that."
Has he got the number 9 for? I think he's got the
number 9 shirt. How'd you get number 9 shirt on loan, Norm? No, seriously, that's a real question.
It's Rashford.
How do you get the number 9 shirt when you're on loan?
It's Rashford, mate. It's Rashford.
So he got no excuses now because he couldn't even smile in his picture, Bridget. That tells me he didn't really want to go to Villa. He wanted to go to Barcelona.
Man looks like he's put on weight, man.
You see how puffy his face was?
He's got. They were kind of what's the name with what's the number 9 that used to play for them? He's on Talksport. Gabriel. Yeah.
Underhill, yeah.
Yeah, they kind of trying to merge his face with him.
But you know what, Norm? You have to remember that he hasn't played competitive football for a minute, so he's probably carrying a bit of water weight. And once he starts back playing, he should drop that weight.
Yeah.
He's going to offer Villa something different if he wants to, and I think he wants to. So don't be surprised if he goes to Villa and maybe gets 10 goals by the end of the season. Yeah. If that happens, then I'm like, you know what? Does he come back and knuckle down, or does he still look for that move?
I think he's still looking for the move.
His brother wants him gone.
Looking for the move. Yeah, I think he's still looking for the move.
Who was it? Wayne Rooney on the overlap last week said he goes to pick up his kids, right? Because his kids play United Academy, and he said twice he's pulled Rashford aside in the last 2 and a bit years to say, mate, you need to live and find a new challenge. You're treading water and you're almost staling yourself out at Old Trafford. So when Rooney's telling him, bro, go elsewhere while you can. Because you have to remember, this is the last big contract, Norm. No one's ever given him that kind of money again. So this 3, whatever he's on now, 325 or there or thereabouts a week, no one in the world, unless he goes to Saudi, I remember he turned Saudi down, Norm.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Because he wants to get back in the England squad. So he needs to do well at Villa to get back into the England squad and kick on his career again. He can do it if he wants to.
Let me just kind of finish with the Man U section.
Yeah, man.
I mean, with regards to Reuben, coming back to Reuben, and the fact that he says he's going to stick to his principles. Neville's warned him. Paul Merson has warned him. Obviously, you couldn't care less about their views.
He's prepared to get fired, Norm. That's all I can say. Is that Reuben is prepared to get fired?
Would he walk? Do you think he would walk? Say if he doesn't, because listen, right now you're languishing in 13th place. Yeah,
with a -6 goal difference.
With a -6 goal difference, you've lost 11 games. Yeah, more than you've won. Yeah.
So is that 11 games total?
Total game. You lost 11 games in total.
Yeah. So
in the Premier League.
So some of that's on Eric Ten Hag as well.
Yeah. So it's on
Ten
Hag.
Yeah,
but he's lost. He's got one of the worst, I think, record for any Man United manager, where he's lost 5 home games in the shortest period. So it's 7 games, 5 home games.
So remind me when he came in again. He came in. Was it the beginning of November?
Yeah, I think it was round about that time. Yeah.
Okay, beginning of November. So he's lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games that he's lost. Norm 3-2 to Forest on December 7th, 3-0 to Bournemouth on December 22nd, 2-0 to Newcastle on December 30th, 3-1 to Brighton on the 19th of January, and 2-0 last weekend.
Right. So, but what I'm trying to say, he's lost 5 home games. Big D.
Yeah, that's what I just told you. From December 7th till now, he's lost 5 home games.
Yeah.
Forest, Bournemouth, Newcastle, Brighton, Palace.
Wow. And so
he's shown he's better on the road.
Yeah, but are you saying that there's a possibility that if he doesn't get because listen, Ineos at the moment, so, some of their big accounts there are calling him out now. When they come in, they were a breath of fresh air and all of that, but all of a sudden now, it's like there's some false promises here. You know what I'm trying to say? And the fact that Amram now, there's even fans now kind of doubting Amram now. They're sort of saying, bro.
Oh yeah, but fickle fan base, Norm. Fickle fan base, because this is the thing. You sat on the Ollie nonsense for how long? We moaned about Ten Hag for how long? And because of that FA Cup, where City was on the source, everyone's writing letters to the owner saying, "Oh, you can't fire him. We just won the FA Cup against a City that didn't care, right?" And so keeping him, you're getting goal Christian or something. Wow, we'll see, Craig. But this is the thing.
Yeah, but it depends where you finish, because I can't see you finishing in the top 4. I don't even know if I can see you finishing in a European position.
No, we literally have to scumbag our way into winning the Europa League.
Yeah,
that's the only way. Or we win one of the cups that we're still in.
Yeah,
one of the domestics. So we still could even end up in the Europa Conference, which I don't want to play in. Unfortunately, I'd rather just send the kids to play.
If you win a trophy this season, it's all good, because
well, that's the thing, innit?
You ain't really got a leg to stand on,
But this is my thing, right? If I'm Reuben, I'm saying I've watched how many managers since Fergie? 7 or 8 managers that all changed their ways to accommodate these players, and they all got fired. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep to my principles of how I want to play, back 3 and all the rest of it. You give me the players or you don't give me the players. I'm not going to work. You fire me and give me my money. I go back to Portugal and get a job while I'm sleeping. I'm going to get a job. I'm going to wake up to an email saying, "I hear you're back home. Fancy taking this job?" He gets a job, Norm. Seriously. And so if I'm Reuben, I'm like, I got nothing to lose here, because not only are you going to fire me or my crew, you're going to have to fire them as well. So Innes is going to look at that and say, this is going to cost us best part of maybe 70 million to fire all that lot.
Big
that
D,
came with them.
just to finish, because I want to just move it quickly to Kofi.
Yeah, man.
Obviously,
It's all good, man. Yeah.
You've changed. Obviously, said you've changed a lot of managers, and you would have thought that you would be going in this direction, but it seems to have really gone like that, and it's getting worse.
Yeah, because everyone's trying to blame the system, but it's not the system. It's the players not wanting to adapt because we were getting slapped when we were playing 4-4-2 and 4-3-2-1 and all the other combinations 4-3. Did we ever play 4-3-3? Maybe kind of a little while. So it's not that. It's that everyone's taking the money, Norm, and this is why they should be all on performance-related pay. And let's see if they don't play better. Trust me. When their pockets getting burnt, you'll see a different Man United. And I'll be offering every contract, right? Okay, this is what we're going to pay you basic. Everything else you got to earn, mate. You got to earn.
Big D?
Does the penny have to sink to the bottom of the ocean before, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I wish you all the best, Big D.
Well, we'll see, Noms, innit? We'll see
in your quest to get back.
Man, I've been on this for 55 years. I've been a United fan since I was 7 years old. I've seen it all. That's all I can say. I've seen it all. I've seen it all. We've won a lot.
Right. Listen, go. Just quickly, I want to go to Kofi. Kofi, you're top of the league. Flying high. You got a game in hand, massive game. Next week, Wednesday, where you go away. This is your game in hand to Everton. But first of all, just get back to the Bournemouth game. People, thanks views for that, brother. Please, I think there's about 11 likes. Yeah, hit the like button if you're in. If you're passing through, just hit the like button and pass back out. You understand? Yeah. You know, you went to Bournemouth. We was hoping that maybe that could be because Bournemouth were playing well.
They've been flying.
And I thought that would have been a tricky game for you. And obviously your thoughts as well, because you're thinking, you know what I mean, they're battering teams and they've beaten a lot of the top 6 sides, you know what I'm trying to say, taking points of us. Going into that game, what was your thoughts going into the game? And there was a bit of a controversy because a lot of people were saying, oh, the refs are for Liverpool. They want Liverpool to win the league. And, you know, Liverpool, Soberslide, I think it was Soberslide that got tackled.
No, it's Gakpo.
Gakpo, sorry, Gakpo. What was your what was your thoughts going into that game? Was you worried?
I was
Mo Salah to the rescue.
It seemed one of those games where we could have a hiccup, and I was kind of thinking, you know what? I didn't even do a prediction on that game because I was like, you know, Liverpool sometimes can have some games where, you know, it'll take them a while to get going, and you know, but I mean, we didn't play particularly well in that game. And Bournemouth had chances, hitting the post.
Yeah. Listen,
Alisson was like doing Superman all through the game.
He made some good saves.
Yeah. So, you know, hats off to Bournemouth. But, you know, we grinded it out and Salah making another statement again.
Probably, it doesn't do nothing in the game. Gets a penalty, scores that goal. I mean, listen, Clive goes down, misses the goal.
Oh, right? Yeah.
I didn't see it, but I heard.
That was criminal, that was.
2-2s. My man goes down the other end. Bang. 2-0.
Yeah. Second goal, Kofi. The way he got that second goal was classic.
It was a classic, Salah. If you give him that
just
space,
if
you give him that time, he's going to whip it in the usual corner, which he likes to do. And, you know...
Well, he's passed Thierry Henry's record. Just now, hoping just lay off the assist for now. Yeah, but is he better than... But the question is, Kofi, is he better than Thierry Henry? I'm going to ask the same thing.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Yeah, listen, Kofi, there's no point in you looking up there and thinking about it. Yeah, I'm not thinking about it, brother. I'm going to ask you the question again.
He's not better than Thierry.
Listen, let me tell you this now. You're a Liverpool supporter, and I can tell all the people in the chat, I see you come. You bet. I'm going to tell you, man. Yeah, when we went to go to the old Arsenal, I think it was a Champions League game. My man was loving it. You was loving it. You was loving it, brother. Don't forget about the Haaland thing. You was loving it. Yeah. I took you to the Emirates. Yeah, and you was loving it. Yeah, you're a secret Arsenal supporter. Yeah,
I'm not.
And you love Henry. You love Henry.
I'm a passionate fan, passionate Liverpool fan. I want to watch the game, and I've been mocked at the Emirates a couple of times.
Bro, listen to what I'm saying. Yeah, listen to what I'm saying, brother. Yeah. When we went to the Emirates, it was a Champions League game. We wasn't playing Liverpool. Yeah,
I wasn't celebrating like you were.
You was But you was a very happy man, wasn't you?
I was happy to watch the game.
You was very happy, wasn't you? You couldn't
To
wait.
watch the game, a live game. You were. Did you see how you were? You were like Incredible Hulk. Like you were going at it that day.
Look, Cole, for real now, I'm gonna ask you this question, yeah? And I don't need you to look up in any corners, yeah? Yeah?
I'm back.
No, you don't need to think about it. Yes, yeah,
Mr.
stat padder, yeah, we know he's a stat padder, but come on, man. Who's the better player, Thierry Henry or Mr. Mo Salah?
Thierry Henry is the better player. He's the better player.
Thank you, my friend, for being so honest.
And you know what? He deserves to be a better player than what people make up to be, because he's played in Barcelona. He's played all over the place, and he's won Champions League in Barcelona. He didn't win Champions League with Arsenal, but boy,
yeah, that was unfortunate, wasn't it?
All right, okay, just calm down. Yeah, just calm down.
He should have won. He should have won that with Arsenal.
All right, people. Yeah, listen. There's a slight interference in the ears.
Three P's with Arsenal.
No, just calm down. Yeah, just calm down.
Three P's.
We done 49 unbeaten. Yeah, we got a Gold Cup. No, but listen, look, you got a massive game next week, Wednesday. Obviously, in between that, you got your FA Cups and all of that. You got some tough games coming up as well. Now,
the
City, you're going away to
Etihad.
Exactly. You're going away to Everton. They're going to be playing their last derby game
up as well.
What do you think is going to happen there? Do you think you're going to drop points? Do you think that Arsenal, after going and slapping up Man City, are going to be able to put something together? You know what I mean? Obviously, when they all go to Dubai and eat the old sorbet meat, and Kai Havertz comes back refreshed and rejuvenated to score those 14 goals and to get us over the line.
The Merseyside derby is always a tough game. So, man, I'll be happy just to grind out a win. And then we got Wolves and City in those next few games. So yeah. It's gonna be...
obviously Trent is going to be missing for the game tomorrow. You got one.
Yeah, but I'm happy that he's not going to play in the next couple of games, because it's better that he rests and get back to some fitness, and then he can be ready for the Goodson.
One big question I'd like to ask you, Trent, Mo.
Yeah,
Van Dijk. Wagwan.
I'm done. I'm tired of it now. Like, you might as well just let's see them go, because they haven't even signed anything yet.
Is there a case that if you do win the league, that they will say, you know what, we've done it, we've got a league title, blah blah blah, sign up on a high? Do you think that might be the case, or do you think maybe one might stay? We've had this conversation before.
I'm resigned to that being the case, because it's just gone way too far now. And Van Dijk, you would have thought Van Dijk would have taken whatever's been offered. Salah saying still nothing's been offered. Trent, 78 million deal on the table. He doesn't want to take it.
Oh wow!
So
Kofi has. So Van Dijk's been offered. Is that what he's been offered?
Yeah, Van Dijk was offered, but it wasn't meeting to its expectations.
Right, because that's his last big contract, isn't it, for Van Dijk?
Yeah, exactly. But he's still.
Do you think he will stay? Do you think Van Dijk will stay? And then Mo, and because there's talk again of the Saudi league. I can't remember which club it was talking up Mo Salah again and saying, like, he's the face of the of the Saudi league, you know what I mean? And they really are.
He's a Muslim as well, no?
Yeah, as well. So do you
to be honest, I think out of the three, if I look at it right now, out of the three, I would probably want Van Dijk to stay, because it gives a little bit more assurance defensively. The others, well, I mean, Salah's done his bit.
It's going to take a lot of money to replace Mo Salah. Have you got anybody?
But then Slot might find someone different who could accommodate how he wants to play in that position.
Yeah.
So because Slot needs his time to build his own team as well.
Right.
So it might take a few windows to probably get that player. I don't think he'll replace him in the summer that easily, but it might need to change. It might need to use Harvey Elliott and in that position.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you obviously didn't really spend in the summer just gone. You got that Chiesa guy in, but I think you got him he's on loan, isn't he?
Yeah,
Chiesa guy. And you bought in a keeper, but I think you sent on loan. But do you think you'll spend? Because if you haven't spent now, and the money that you're going to get from, listen, you're top of the league, Champions League, you've got a very good chance of winning the Champions League, and there's a lot of money involved in terms of getting to the last stages of it. You know what I mean? So you're going to be well set for the summer if your FSG are prepared to put their hands in their pocket, because they are a little bit stingy when it comes to.
We know FSG. We know how they behave.
Bro.
They don't put their money in there. They don't put their hands in their pockets. We know that. So let's just be prepared for little scrimps.
Yeah,
just to get players.
Well, listen, as I said, the top of the league. You've only lost. I think is it 2 games or 1?
Only 1.
1 game. Wow. Arsenal have lost 2, and you've drawn. What have you drawn? How much have you drawn?
That's the thing. The draws. And
come on! Don't talk to me about draws.
Let's
listen, Arsenal,
because,
8 draws.
Because last season, it was a similar thing, and we got to this stage, and we were like, how many points ahead of Arsenal at that stage of the season last year? We were like, it was 9 points. Wasn't it 9 points?
Yeah, something like that. But there was. Yeah, I mean, obviously, you did.
7 or 9, and we bottled it.
Yeah,
we threw it away after the Crystal Palace loss.
Yeah,
and we bottled it, and I'm scared that might happen.
Really?
I'm always in the back of my head, like towards the back end of the season, Liverpool could have a fall off.
Okay. Well, listen, we beat Man City, so we've obviously kept them at arm's length. So maybe the battle is between yourselves and us. But listen, there's a Nottingham Forest sitting behind us as well. So listen, I'm not gonna sit there and think, you know what I mean, because they're only 3 points behind us. So we've got to be on it. And as I said, Arsenal, go away to Dubai, and hopefully they will come back refreshed. But I can only see one winner.
If it gets to squeaky bum time and it's like 3-4 point difference, then I don't know. Do Liverpool have the mentality to keep?
Sorry about the noise in the background. It's got some unruly Liverpool people making up noise in the kitchen. So you can see me looking over there giving them the looks, and then my son, I'm gonna slap him up, you see. Oh, sorry. He's a big man, so no.
But I'm just gonna stick to my guns and say Liverpool for the league.
Yep.
And
what about, obviously you got a 1-goal lead to turn over, not league, from Tottenham tomorrow. Do you think you'll do that as well?
It depends what team he puts out, to be honest. He has
to put out. Well, I know you've got a FA Cup at the weekend, but he has to put out a strong team. I think if he does, I think you beat Tottenham. You know what I mean? I think you do.
Yeah, but I don't know if he wants to win the Carabao Cup. Maybe he wants to get the first.
Why not? Why not?
Maybe he wants to get his first trophy on the table.
Because if you look at it, though, Norm, if you look at it, when you're top of the league and top of the Champions League, those two have got to be 2 priorities. Yeah. Especially if you're looking at squad depth as well, Kofi, for you guys. Exactly. You got to look at that and say, we're top of the Premier, we're top of the Europe, the Champions League. You know what I mean? Put your hats in them two. It's a huge gamble. And then I think a lot of coaches would do that, Norm,
Yeah, especially getting this deep into the season where the likes of Kanate, he's had injuries and he's just come back. Jota's like just fringing, he's had an injury, just coming back, and you want everybody to be as fresh as they can be.
Yeah.
So
it's a lot.
You've got a rejuvenated Arsenal coming back in 12 days' time. So listen, let's go. Let's go.
You know what, Norms? That Man City team had Rodri, had everyone fit. That scoreline would never be a 5-1. Trust me.
You can only beat what's in front of you.
Ortega.
But you see that though. There's a fallout, isn't there?
Listen, we made them play mistakes. We made them make mistakes.
Yeah,
that's just the thing. We made them make mistakes, and it is what it is. But I'm just so glad for Lewis Skelly, Ethan Manbury. What a goal! Bang that goal. You know what I mean? you know, as kind of like to just finish off Man City. But they were terrible, and you could see. Listen, Marouche, they took him off because he literally was quiet in that game. He decided decides to play Nunes on the right hand side as a winger, as a sort of a wing back. You know, I mean, Savio, he played on the left. Mamouche kind of played behind Haaland. Haaland, for one point in that game, I think after like 30 odd minutes, he hadn't touched the ball. Yeah, I don't know what the stats. And then after he scored, he hadn't touched the ball again for the rest of the game.
But this is what
crazy
he has to work on as a top striker. He got to work on that.
Yeah, but
being more involved in team play, build up.
Exactly. But the thing is, I think that's what Pep has done. He's schooled that out of him, because I'm sure he was doing that at Dortmund and his previous club.
That's right. Yeah, against Sancho.
Yeah, but he's obviously now totally a goal hanger. Not a goal hanger, but he needs to create for himself. But yeah, the one touch. That's what I'm saying. The one touch he had was a lofted ball from Savio, and he, you know, Saliba should have done better with it. But other than that, what a performance by our team. But I just want to address something. Yeah, I don't know if you saw it. How on earth is 29 missing that open goal, people? How? Yeah, that's why we are talking about getting a striker. We didn't do basically the long and short of this, guys. Yeah, we didn't address the summer market. Yeah, because he then decides that he's going to go and spend. Well, I'm going to just add Ez to the stage. Yes,
money,
Ez, brother. Big up, Ez.
Yes, Cole.
Yeah.
Yes,
big up, bro. Big up.
Yeah,
you know, 29. Who we nicked from Ez's camp. Yeah, Chelsea's quite happy about that. You know what I mean? You know, a guy that, you know, talent ID, Mr. Arteta, decides that he's going to go and get a guy that scored 32 goals in 3 years, bring him into the club, spend 65 million on him to decide that, hang on a minute, I want to play him as an 8, but I'm not too sure. So, you know what, let's work this one out. Let's work this one out. Yeah, okay, man, no problem. Yeah. Kofi, you can bounce, man. We'll talk soon, yeah?
Guys.
All right,
yes, Cole.
Yeah, you know, we've got a guy. Who has been brought into the club, spent 65 million pound on him. The guy scored 9 goals this season. He's meant to be our main striker. Internal solutions that Arteta is looking at. You know, he has basically said that it was kind of addressed that in his post match after he was asked about why they didn't do anything in the market. Is because they couldn't find the right profile player out there. Now, can anybody please tell me in the chat? I mean, maybe Ez, you could tell me what profile is he looking for? Is he looking for a similar profile to Kai Havertz so that he doesn't interrupt his game time by, you know, finding a better striker than him? What is it? What is it that he is seeing that the rest of the fans are seeing? Yeah. We have not got. That's why, you know, we've dropped 12 points from winning positions when it really matters. Like, so that game on Sunday, he misses that goal. You're thinking to yourself, if you score that goal, you put that game to bed. Thankfully, yeah, you know, okay, second half, you know, Haaland scores, but then we go down and 30 seconds later, puts it away 2-1, and then classic counter attack. And we slapped the guys 5-1. Fantastic result and all that. And as I said on my menu, yeah, I said this. I said that a massive win for Arsenal. Yeah, we won the battle, but can we win the war? Now, there's a lot of context about us winning the war.
Yeah,
getting a proper striker in the summer. Yeah, Arteta being able to get this football team over the line. It's been 5 years. We're going to our 6th year. Yeah, I call him Triple P, and I'm about to throw something into my son's head, right? You know what I mean? He does this all the time. I'm doing a live stream, and the man is cutting up chicken in the neck. Listen, bro. Anyway, let me just do the new skelly team. Calma. You just lost on my train of thought. What was I saying? People? What was I saying? Yeah.
5 years.
5 years. 5 years. The process down the road, yeah. I called him Triple P. If you didn't hear it was Triple P. Process, phase, and profile. Yeah, you know, you got wrestlers, you got Triple H, yeah, he's Triple P. Process, profile, and phases. Yeah, all the P's, because that's what we're about. Process, PR, the whole lot.
Hold on.
Let me finish. Yeah, we talk about the summer. Now, all of a sudden now, oh, you know what that money that we had, yeah, I didn't want to go and spend. We didn't want to really go and spend. Let me get the things up. Let me go and get the things up, brother. Let me get the things up, because I'm tired of this rubbish. Yeah, I'm tired to my back teeth. Right, let's read this one first of all. Okay, so let's look at this one, right? So as you can see, right, Arsenal could not sign. Let me just do these ones first. So there's big up one from there's there, yeah, right.
Big up.
Joe Linton's got in 11, bro. Let's see what happens, people. Arsenal could not sign the players they really wanted this month. They had the money, yeah. You know, AFC showed us what money we earned in the previous year in Champions League and this year. Yeah. All right. Arsenal could not sign the players they really wanted this month, and they were unwilling to invest in a player they felt would not improve the squad. They were worried that buying the wrong man now would prevent them from buying the right man in the summer. What is this rubbish? Ed, talk to me, man.
I think that's fair. That's a fair stance.
What first? No, Ez, we needed a listen. Arteta knows he needed a striker in the summer window gone. And
Yeah,
he goes and buys Calafiori, who's never fit, and Moreno, who I don't know what he does on the pitch. That's nearly 80 million. Yeah, 80 million. We could have gone got Gokeres. We could have gone and got Gokeres. It's an absolute joke. It's full of this club is full of excuses.
January is a tough window.
Oh, okay. So he says, okay. So this is the narrative. This is the narrative. Yeah. Oh, you know, the January window is a very difficult. You know, very difficult. Let's find this. Very difficult to do business in January. Yeah. Very difficult. So let me just find this. Where is it? This one here. Okay. So as you can see, yeah, the Reds are. There was 40 odd ins coming in, whether that was loans or permanent buys. Yeah, I'm not even worried about the greens now. Right? Obviously, you can see Arsenal 0, but pretty much most of the teams in the Premier League did some kind of business. Don't tell me that we can't do any business. Yeah, this thing of always, what is the right profile? What is the right profile?
Okay, but the difference is, if you look at the players that were brought in, which one of them do you go, we could have had him and he would be a difference? Because I'm sure D's not over the moon about this Dorgo, this left back, right wing guy. Not just yet. Obviously, he solves a problem.
You haven't seen him play. You haven't seen him play.
You haven't seen him kick a ball yet. The only City's done a lot of emergency scare, like almost panic business.
Yeah, it feels that way, doesn't it?
Because if these men were really on these man's target list, they would have got them in the summer. Yeah. They've seen this season is not an easy roller coaster, and they've now done it in Jan. I'm saying to you, Normski, the truth is, if you do go and get yourself a Marmouche, like City's just gone a striker, and Marmouche doesn't hit the ground running, all of a sudden everyone goes, you should have waited for the summer to bring in Gyökeres or Osimhen. That's exactly what would have happened. So it was a gamble if the right opportunity wasn't there to do business now. And I get it. I totally get it, because you guys would crash him. If these guys ain't scored in the first 3 games or whatever, you would crash him. You wouldn't. You wouldn't.
Question is, right, is if Havertz gets injured, who are we going to call?
No,
Ghostbusters.
Valid.
Who are we going to call?
Valid. And that's why you tried to get the tail guy. But the guy was clearly confused anyway. He ended up at Spurs. God knows what advice he took. You know,
but you see that as you see that. Apparently we walked away because basically we said we're not going to pay you $5 million to develop your player and give him back in the summer. That's why we walked away. I don't know why you guys walked away. Norm,
are paying $10 million on loan.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
So it's not because he didn't tell. At first he told them no. You know.
I know, yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
I reckon he got back to Bayern and he said, listen, I'm not going to... Listen, they put 10 million to loan you for 4 months of football. 4 months! You got now till June.
Yeah, just go to London and chill.
Then they said, to be honest, we don't want you back anyway. You've already made it clear you want to go. It's permanent or you're just going to rot. So I reckon Arsenal saw this and said, nah, I don't like this guy's agent, don't like his mentality. He wants to be here, doesn't want to be there. He's 19, deciding where he goes. You joking me? You joking me? It's either yes or no, and we move on. Same for Man United, same for Chelsea. He's chosen Spurs because Levy's got on the plane and gone to the Munich headquarters to get it done. Anyway, look, Norms, I get Arsenal's frustration. The truth is, you should have done your business in the summer. And January is now where you want to make up for some of that ground that you've lost. And it's not the best window for that. Now it's not the best window. You've got injuries and all them sort of things, you patch up jobs. But you don't get your star players in January.
No, but listen, I hear that. But if you've got the money and you say, right, because they're talking about, this is going to affect our summer window, right? So whoever this person is that they're going for, I don't know if it's Isak, I don't know if it's Sesko, because as far as I'm concerned, I don't want a Sesko anywhere near this club. I know that's probably who they're going to go for.
It's another
but this guy,
player.
I look at his stats and I'm thinking, how's this guy going to change anything when he comes to us in the summer?
Well, all three of our clubs are in for him, by the way. All three of us, Chelsea, Man United.
Listen, Chelsea, by all means, take him.
I'm not that keen.
Take him. But what I'm saying,
and if I know the way Reuben's thinking, he's thinking Gokares because he's had him.
He knows him.
He knows him. So I think like this is what they said. They said that we did what we did in the window so that the summer window would be more successful. So we'll see, and that may be the same for you guys, Norm. That you'll see whether it is when it comes.
The problem is there's too much. There's too much PR process with this club. It's the same old. You know what's going to happen? We're going to have this big, massive war chest. Yeah, John Cost used to talk about this all the time. War chest. Yeah, we're going to be buying big and whatever. It was Netflix, man. Talking about this is Netflix stuff. Son of Gun was going to have a war chest. Was going to bring in this person. What do we do? We bring in Rayo, who was going to get anywhere. Yeah,
that's right.
We bring in a defender that we didn't need because now Lewis Skelly now is doing the business. Yeah. And we bring in Moreno, who, as far as I'm concerned, is absolutely useless. So we spent nearly 80 million. Let me just finish. We spent nearly 80 million. Not only that, Ollie Watkins, right? Arsenal fan, right. You might be shaking it to say, I don't know if you mean he shouldn't really come away. He was offered to us, He was offered to us, okay? According to AFC stuff, he was offered to us, Our approval for Ollie Watkins was not a unanimous at Arsenal summit. When we played Aston Villa, the two parties met and said, listen, because I think it was some PR SR issues or whatever. They were offering to us, and like Arsenal do, and we then decide that we're going to make the offer a couple of days ago, right? Why are we doing it then? Why, if we knew that we needed a striker, why didn't we do it at the beginning? All right, it was offered to us, but Arsenal don't do their due diligence when it comes to buying strikers. Our people that are involved in this: Richard Garlick, this Jason Aids, who looks like an AI person, right? It's not even real. They're putting this business from top to bottom. This club is run terrible. The fact that the Cronkies now, we want them out because they've backed Arteta, with 700 million plus, right? They backed him, right? But he decides that he's going to go and spend the money on defenders and defensive midfielders. So is it because they're not trusting him? I don't know. We'll never ever know. And then when asked in the press conference, because he's got his 15 million, so he's going to be the mouthpiece for them. He's going to protect them. So when things went rubbish, right? When things went rubbish in terms of us losing to Man United, all of a sudden panic buy. What's say panic? Like, well, we need to get what you call it. I know we need to get a striker and all of that business. We need to get one and sort it out. Arteta was crying out for one. Before that, before Saka got injured, before Jesus got injured, we still needed a striker. We needed a striker from last summer, but they didn't address it. They didn't address it. And now it's the situation now where they've turned around and said, well, we only rate Ollie at 40 million. They didn't want to spend the 60 million on because that's what Aston Villa wanted.
And So remember I said to you that you guys are 20 million apart. So come somewhere in the middle and do the deal with maybe 5 million add-ons. So it shows me that they didn't really want him. Otherwise, they would have done the deal.
They listen.
Just with the injuries that you've got.
This is what they do. They put this in. Listen, if it wasn't for that 5-1 win, How is it that we're still talking about the transfer window? We should be celebrating that 5-1 win and say, yeah. But no, we're talking about the fact that we have still not got a striker. Yeah. And if Havertz does get injured, who are we going to call?
Yeah.
Do you fancy playing for us? Yes? Do you want to take dust off your boots?
I'll do a better job than Havertz.
Exactly. Dust your boots off and go play. You know what I mean? But this is what we're dealing with. So in terms of the money that is being given to Arteta or whoever, Garlic, who's making the decision, it's a misappropriation of funds. I'm telling you, that's what it is. They've not spent the money correctly. Yeah. And here we are suffering, yeah? But all we're told is that, we want to strategically wait for the summer and then put all the money into, the striker. And then that's why they throw in the Zubimendi team.
Right.
Yeah, they throw in the
Zubimendi. The Arsenal board, yeah? If we sign you Gyökeres in the summer, and that was the reason we didn't move now, we'd be all right with that?
Say that again, S?
If we sign Gyökeres in the summer...
Arsenal.
Yeah, I'm representing the Arsenal board, yeah?
Yeah.
If I'm saying to you, look, Normski, we're going for Gyökeres in the summer. We're going for him in the summer, and we pull it off. Will you then rebuttal and say, all right, January was fair enough?
Let me just say this, Ez. Let me say this now, yeah? We needed someone. We were close. Yeah, we're close to what was winning the league. Winning the league. Yeah, on two occasions, and we didn't address on both occasions. That's why we fell off. So now we're in January. Those 12 points that we dropped from winning positions. Can you imagine if we had a proper striker in there?
No, I can only imagine.
Right. Yeah. So I'm talking about the here and now. What Arsenal like to do is start throwing things for the summer again. They do this all the time. This is nothing new. We know this is what they're going to do. They're going to throw all the PR at you. We're going for Zubimendi. It's all done and blah, blah, blah. We don't know that if that's the case. They put it there so the fans get all happy, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? We score 5 goals. We don't need... You got people saying, we don't need a striker.
They will feel justified, won't they? They will feel justified after that 5-1 win, won't they?
Yeah, of course they are. The owners was going, great. They're 5 different goal scorers. But the fact is, when Havertz scored that 4th goal, did it really matter? No, it didn't. It mattered after the first goal because you put that away, the pressure is off us. But you missed that.
That's right. Yeah.
Come out second half, and what happens? Haaland scores. Haaland has a touch of the ball, scores 1-1. Which way is it going to swing? We just don't know.
You see how quickly they conceded, though. 2.5 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think
it was 2-1 to Arsenal. It's like, yeah.
Good. You know what I mean? So, so that's what I'm trying to say. So, all right, winning the battle, we need to win the war. And that war consists of going out and buying the right striker, which we should have done. How many seasons? Listen, this is not just about 2 seasons ago or the season before. The last time we bought a decent striker, people, was 7 years ago, and that was Aubameyang. And Arteta didn't like his attitude, so he got rid of him. But look what he's doing. He's banging goals in Saudi. He banged goals when he was in France and Barcelona. Yeah. I just don't think Arteta likes strikers. Full stop. Yeah, big up. I'll be off myself in a minute. So big up to you. Arsenal. Please go and sub to this guy. Appreciate it.
You know what, Norma? I was sitting down earlier and I started looking at the teams at the bottom of the league, and I said, if we're clever, if Sir Jim is really Sir Jimming, this brother needs to raid. And I'm talking Southampton's Tyler Dibley, Ipswich, Liam Delap, and Amari Hutchison. I take him. Wolves' Kunu, Jared Braithwaite, and Brian Mbomo. And even a 23-year-old Brazilian from Brighton, João Pedro. I'm looking at them kind of man, If I'm looking to move on Garnacho and Rashford and whoever, I'm saying go young. Don't buy a single player that is not 25. And I've got a list there. I think I'm gonna email them this list and say, take a look at this list, my guys, because you clearly need some help here. Because you're winding me up right now. Because this is what they said, Norm. If we'd moved on Garnacho for 40 million, that PRS would allow us to free up 120 million to get a striker in, and we didn't do the move. So it's like, okay, so is it empty promises, or are you really going to overhaul this squad in the summer? We'll see.
Wow.
It's mad.
Wow. And we almost got Garnacho off you. We almost. It was close, apparently. It was close.
Yeah, that's what I heard,
What station? What station is the game on?
He's being greedy though, isn't he?
I'll check now.
Is it on Sky?
He's being greedy, isn't he? Garnacho. He's being greedy.
Yeah.
And he's young enough not to be greedy because he can make that on his next contract or on his next contract extension. But these guys don't think like that now. The agents just want the money now,
of course,
regardless of this. That's what I'm saying. I said this to my brother. My younger brother's a Liverpool fan. I said, bro, we paid Rashford $325 a week without him bringing us a Champions League or a league. How?
That's dark.
That tells me he hasn't earned that contract, Norm. If it done what Haaland did, I'd be like, guys, we have to relax, because he's won back to back titles and he's won a Champions League in between that. We haven't done that. But and so I think now all this moaning about Ineos is like they're trying to do what the Glazers didn't do, just throw money at it, and it don't work. Getting in all these, I'm not funny. I like Casemiro, but $350 a week for 5 years. Why? Why would you do that at the age he was? And these are the silly things that we're suffering for now.
Yeah, and it's going to be the same with Arsenal as well. You know what I mean? I've just seen the game that's coming on, so I just want to quickly look. As I say, Arsenal are going to be playing tonight, and they're probably it's already kicked off. We got to go to St James's Park and overturn a 2-0 league. Yeah, it's going to be a massive task. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. If not, they're going to be flying off to Dubai after this anyway. So we will have a rejuvenated Havertz coming back and scoring his 14 goals to get us over.
He'll get a suntan, Norm, and he'll be feeling himself, bro.
So let me just quickly add this, which is the Premier League.
Right. So this is still missing, Norm. This is still missing the teams that play in a double game week. So this is how it is now. So it's still missing that. So the big scores are pretty decent. There's a lot of guys scoring in the 80s, which is really good. And in the 70s. So
Malcolm X done well with 98.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And she's still got
man.
She's still got Mo Salah to play again. Well, and it would have been Trent, but Trent's injured. But Trent may be back for that. Kofi reckons he'll be back for the Everton game. So if she gets Trent, she'll have Mo and Trent for the Everton game. So she's clean over 100 points in this game week easily. So it's Stacey. So once obviously you'll see that. Well, we probably won't actually because it would have kicked into the next game week by the time we come back. But you'll see that that there'll be a lot of people getting over 100 points just because they put in Everton and Liverpool players in the double game week.
She did mention that.
And then if you didn't triple captain Salah this week, I don't know what you're doing with your life, man. You should have used that triple captain. I think that it's the fifth most that's been used in the history of fantasy league football. Activating the triple captain thing. I think Malcolm X did it. I'm checking now. Yes, she did. She triple captained Salah, so she's done well with that. You know what I mean? He's already got 48 points from the first game. You know what I mean? So he's killing it. So all he needs is one goal and an assist, and he's going to be in the 60s, 60 odd points in one game week. So it's all good, man. It's all good.
Let me just quickly share the last thing, which is the Premier League Prediction League table. And let's just quickly do that.
Did I get a blue, Norm? Did I get a blue?
What's happening there? Yes?
I was one goal off this.
Huh?
I was 1 goal off 3 points.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought for a moment there, I thought you would say that.
I'm taking that blue, man, because I've been a bit. Them Reds were beating me up again.
As you can see, Kofi is sitting top on 27 points after game week 24. Look, Chile's got a game in hand. His game was going to be played next week, Wednesday, when they go to Everton. That's
Everton. That's right.
The Liverpool-Everton game. So we'll see how that goes. And then he'll be picking game week 25 as well as his 15. And that will bring him back up to the levels with us. So Kofi sitting 27 points, Ez on 18, Normski on 17, Chile on 12, Big D on 12.
Wow.
Hold on a second. Have they scored? I think Newcastle might have scored. I don't know.
No way.
Newcastle is that?
Yeah, see what I mean?
It's that. Rah.
They scored.
Yeah, Newcastle. Mate.
That's it.
Just started,
but listen, see you guys. This is
1-0. 3 minutes, Norm.
This is what it's up. You see, I'm talking about
3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes. Right. Alexander Isaac. Goodness. No,
That's why
proper
people
striker, man.
we need a proper striker.
Get
Yeah,
a proper striker.
that's why we need a proper striker.
Wow, Shana didn't even react. I'm surprised.
That's crazy.
My God, we got to overturn.
3.5 minutes in, you know.
We got to score 4 goals. Look at this. Look at the defending. Is he offside? Well, if there's no VAR, then he's not offside, then is he? If there's no VAR,
there's no VAR.
Is there no VAR?
No, because the smaller teams ain't got it.
Oh yeah.
They
It's not until the semi-finals.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh well, it was nice while the journey.
That's four goals away. You got to score, Norm.
Look at us.
4 goals away.
This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, but it doesn't matter, Anton. If there's no VAR, I mean, come on, man. He's offside, but there's no VAR. So he scored. What do you expect us to do?
It's old school. It's back to the old school.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, linesmen,
you're saying these ones you can actually celebrate when you score because you just know
exactly because you know
4 minutes in or whatever.
Yeah, it's wild, man. Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about.
You have to go and do what you did to City, man.
He's offside, but we ain't gonna do it. We
Jordan back, man. You got Jordan back now, bro.
Score 4 goals tonight.
4 goals. 4 goals.
Got to do what you did to City. Wow.
Yeah, it's not good, is it?
I don't even know if I'm going to even watch the game, man. Because brother,
watch the game, Bridget. Watch the game.
Nah, man, I'm tired of this club, brother. Tired of this club. Just go to Dubai, go and eat your Salt Bay and your meats and whatever.
Your Salt Bay steaks.
Salt Bay steaks and whatnot.
I'm actually due a visit to Dubai. I ain't been from it. I've been 3 times already, but I need to go back. I always enjoy it there. So
look at that early goal. Yeah. What kind of rubbish is that? I knew that's what they're going to do. Sit back, hit us on the counter. Classic. Bruh. Ah, well.
So it's just quickly. You see Amari Hutchinson. Is that your guy?
It's not putting them showing it because
Amari Hutchinson. Was that
that's my boy. That's our boy.
He's on low, isn't it? Is he on low?
No. We sold him.
See.
Yeah,
we sold him.
Yeah. Like I'm saying,
they ruled it out.
Should have kept him.
They ruled it out.
Yeah.
Oh, they ruled it out.
That's what I'm saying. He's on my list that I was just reading to you. He's on my list.
Buy him, man. If you buy him, that's a good signing.
I know it is.
AD, you know you really got.
We got lucky, people. They ruled it out.
Have they?
How?
They have. Yeah, they ruled it out.
How?
VAR is in there. VAR's in
there.
VAR is there.
Oh, seen.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what, Norm? I think because both teams have VAR in their system, they probably used it.
Actually, I think it's because it's the semi-finals.
Maybe.
Yeah, true.
We need to stinking fix up.
Yeah.
What?
There you go.
Fix up, people.
Yeah, you catch life there, Norms. You might catch life.
Listen, people, thank you. Those in the chat, I know you've probably gone to watch the game. So if you're watching this on replay, before you leave, hit that like button, subscribe and share if you are new. What we need, is a striker. It ain't gonna happen it's not gonna happen this thing because Arteta is talking about internal solutions. Yeah. Internal. Yassa, big up to you. Go and subscribe to this, brother. Almost game over.
Sir.
VAR has saved us. Yeah, we need. But this is what I'm talking about. He's a great finisher. Guy's a great finisher.
He is a great finisher.
You know what I mean?
His tail's going to be up now.
We ain't going to get this guy in the summer.
And if you do, it's going to cost you a bit of money, you know. He's probably going to go, around 90 mil?
It's early in the game, so we need to get an early goal. That's what, we need to get an early goal.
Just settle in, innit? You got to just get an early goal.
We're lucky there, brother. We are lucky. It's
a strong team as well. It's got a strong team, no?
Why not? Why not? Because he's going to Dubai. Listen, after this, he's not in no FA Cup.
That's right. We got
10 days of rest, people.
Yeah, right. There you go. Yeah.
So it is what it is.
So it makes sense to go to Dubai, to be fair. Just get them some
they've rewarded them with a Dubai trip.
Yeah.
It is just like they've rewarded Arteta £15 million for coming fifth, second.
Well, that's where your transfer budget went for January, Norm. There you go. You know what?
You know what I mean? Probably. But listen, people, please, as I say, is that a corner to us? I think that is a corner. Please hit that like button, subscribe and share if you are new. As I said, I'm going to go and watch the rest of this game. And may the best team win.
Yeah, man.
People take care. And I'll be doing a match reaction after the actual game. So look out for that.
Cool.
It'll be a match reaction, which I'll be uploading. So we'll see where I'll go on with that. But listen, people, take care. And
Yeah,
God
man.
bless.
All right, guys.